Welcome back to Team Hotel TV preview of Week 8, final week of the regular season. So we got 3 games. Still got the same guys with me. Don't need to introduce them again. So let's jump right into it here. 4:30, our other 4:30 game, Vikings, Packers. 2 teams that know each other well. Been in the league a long time. Have had some great battles. Vikings come in 4-3. Pack 7-0. Really, I mean they didn't got nothing to lose. They pretty much got everything sealed up. So are they going to show up this week? What's going to happen, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings have been playing very well this season after a rough beginning to the season. They did beat the Panthers this week when the Panthers came with kind of a shell of a team and looked flat as a 4th grade cheerleader. And I think the Vikings this week are not going to be able to stick with the Packers. The Packers are 7-0. This is the first time the Packers will be able to have an undefeated, perfect season, and I know that they're working hard to get there, and they're going to do that. The Vikings, I think, no matter what, the Packers have the #1 seed. Win or lose, they're the 1st seed. The Vikings, on the other hand, they have a range from anywhere from about 4th to 7th seed, depending on how other teams do. This week, though, I think the Packers are going to be too much for the Vikings. I think the Vikings begin their 2-game lose streak right now. They had a good season. They should be proud of their 4-4 season. I think the Packers win a tight one. This will be the first time that the Packers have been challenged since the 49er game. And they will win, though, 25-20.
All right.
Well, Vikings came out with a win against the Panthers. But I wasn't there. Well, Packers, they have a strong 4. Their defense is strong. And the jump ball bully, get ready, because Khalil is a real jump ball bully. I got Packers winning 35-6.
He like letting influence in him here.
There it is. This guy's smarter than I thought. All right, Vikings. I mean, the Vikings. I have all respect for the Vikings. I mean, Hector's a great coach over there. They always have a good defense. I think I say that every single week. They demolished the Panthers last week. I mean, you're right. You weren't there. They demolished the Panthers. They're coming off a high. And I think they want to make a statement. No one wants anyone to go undefeated. Not that they don't like us or anything like that, but everyone will be cheering against us to lose this game. So it's going to be a little bit of pressure on the Packers. Vikings, I mean, with Shaq and with Shiz, I mean, they're doing great over there. I mean, but we found the weakness on their defense. Gio got put on his back several times in this last game. And now I'm hearing he's recovering. His back hurts. You know what I mean? He's getting constant massages trying to get ready for this game. But I just don't know if he's going to be ready. Calvin is the real bully. All right, anyway, we want to give Isaiah, one of the best sackers of all time, now has 52 sacks, he's broken Brandon Morales' career sack record. So shout out to you, Isaiah. He's the best sacker ever to play. And the Packers, I mean, what can I say? 7-0. I wouldn't have expected us to be undefeated at this point. The boys have been playing real hard. We've been catching a couple breaks, but we've been playing people that haven't been 100%. But White Boy's been on fire. Lewis, he's thrown 23 touchdown passes in 3 games. Got to be one of the hottest streaks ever in Team Hotel history. I want to give a shout out to Dante. Dante coming back from shoulder surgery 3 weeks early, scoring 3 touchdowns. All right, so really he's still catching with one hand. He's still doing rehabilitation. But if I can get him 100%, that's just another weapon the Packers are going to have this year. So we're going to see. I mean, for the Packers, the playoffs start now. You know what I mean? No one wants to go 7-1. We have the opportunity to go 8-0 for the first time in Packers history. We're going to try to do it. So from here on, I mean, they're must-win for the Packers. And I got the Packers winning 27-26. I think the Vikings are going to give us a scare. But I think, I mean, the game can go either way, but I think we're going to pull it away.
All right. And the Pack, they can go undefeated. It'd be the first undefeated regular season we've had since '09, I do believe, which the Eagles went on to win the Urban Bowl that year. So, see what happens. So, be big game for the Pack. 6 o'clock games. Colts versus Jets. Colts, I think, probably fair to say it might be the biggest surprise this year, at least from the beginning. I mean, Panthers are pretty big too. But 4-3, coming off a big win last week. Shocking the Cowboys and putting them in a really tough spot this week. Playing the Jets, 0-7. Jets still looking for that first win. Team's been dwindling, but they still got that core group of guys that come out there every week and play hard. And the Colts, I mean, maybe they'll look past them, I'm not sure. But Chris, what do you think is going to happen here?
Yeah, I mean, this is the last chance for the Jets to get that one win. I don't see. I'm shocked that the Colts won last week versus the boys. Even though there's the Cowboy curse, I thought, the Colts, how they're going to do it. By them winning, they set themselves up to this week that not only get into the playoffs, they're in the playoffs, they could be as high as a 4th seed. If the Eagles lose, they win, they have a tiebreaker over the 49ers, they could be 4th seed. The Colts! That's unbelievable to me. That just blows my mind. And here's the scary thing. Last week, I'm not so shocked that they won. I'm shocked the way they won. They beat the Cowboys 19-18. They held the Cowboys to 18 points. Could they actually be working on their defense? The Colts with the defense could be a scary team coming into the playoffs, and you don't want to sleep on the Colts. And I'm just impressed. It could be 3 teams from the Justice getting into the grade 8 this year, which is more than I told you. It was going to be more of a Justice-heavy league, and I think the Colts have stepped up when they needed to step up, beat the teams that they needed to beat, and they're going to continue their winning ways against the Jets this week, 40-13.
All right. Burlock, what do you have to say?
The Colts, they're doing really good this season. They have 2 new players, Shamid and Sharif. And for the Jets, they're not really doing really good this season. Mox, this is this video. And this is how many wins you got. And I got the Colts winning 47-0.
All right. What do you have to say, buddy?
Well, let's talk about the Jets. I mean, the Jets, they had a lot of high expectations this year. You can see they're very confident with all these videos and all these things like that. But I think, they got humbled this year, but the one thing I like about them, they haven't fallen apart as a team. They haven't quit, you know what I mean? They just, have to get it together. I mean, there's some things they have to improve on, and I think this is a game that you guys, try everything that you can in this game to see what, kind of momentum you can get for next year. Mach, 0 wins, but, I mean, you might be able to pull out this upset. If you win this game, you go out in a winning streak. All the other games don't matter. You got this win, and it's against a playoff team. Now, the Colts have been on fire. I mean, Sharif just broke the all-time reception record in the season. He now has 69 receptions, and he has 1 game left. Stephen Knight has 30 touchdown passes at this point. I never thought he was a quarterback with that chicken wing throw that he has, you know what I mean? But he just continues to put the ball in the right spot. Kadir, I mean, he's a huge weapon, and Shamid is huge. So he has 3 huge weapons that he can use on offense. They're a scary offense. Defensively, like Chris said, they're definitely turning it around. Rodney is probably one of the most confident coaches in the league who thinks he can bang with me. All right, you just wait till the old head league, Rodney. But Rodney, I told him I'd do him a favor. He texted me his score, and he said they were going to win this game 40-6. He said the Jets are no competition for him. He said the Colts are going to make a statement saying they're an elite team by blowing out the Jets. And that's what I have. I'm going to go with Rodney, 40-6.
Mm-hmm. And as much as we talk about the Colts kind of surprising us, they are the only Justice Division team to have a winning record against the Peace Division, going 2-1 this year. Last week, it was a 5-1 win again for the Peace. Peace is just dominated, even though the Justice may get 3 teams in there. But so the Colts, they keep surprising us and doing well. So good job of that coaching staff, and it could be interesting too because in the playoffs, maybe the Colts Vikings show up. Shamid kind of in between there, just switching over at the beginning of the season. So that could be an interesting matchup possibility in the first round of playoffs. So anyway, going to our next game, our final game that is at 6 o'clock, Panthers Cardinals. These 2 teams have seemed to switch places. Panthers 5-2, Cardinals 2-5.
Yep.
Maybe at the beginning of the season, people might have thought it would have been the other way around coming into this last week, right? But Panthers have just come out strong. Still struggle a little bit against the Peace, but still having a really strong showing this season. Cardinals, they got the talent, but 2-5. What can you say? They got that slim chance, like you were saying, Chris. What's going to happen?
I mean, it looks like they're mathematically eliminated, but as you look at it, they're not quite. They have to have the Ravens lose to the Lions. So they'll know at 4:30. They'll probably know at 3:15 whether or not they're eliminated, right? And so if somehow the Ravens lose, the Cowboys also have to win. If the Cowboys lose, then it would just be tied with the Ravens. Ravens would have the tiebreaker. So they have to have both those scenarios to happen, and it would be all about the power rankings. So they'd have to be higher in the power rankings than others. So they have to not only win, but win big, right? And so there's still some chance you'll know by game time whether or not you're in. Again, just by 3:15, watching the Ravens and the Lions, you'll know whether or not you're in. Now, the Panthers I've been pretty honest about the Panthers this week. Last week, I said they were going to lose, 25-6, and ended up being 31-6, something like that. I've been pretty honest about it. I know there's a lot of people saying, look, they haven't beat anybody yet. They've lost to Eagles and Vikings, 2 contenders. Everybody else, they beat the boys and everybody else in the Justice Division. No big deal, right? Now, here's the thing. I've said a lot of things about they're going to be first in this, first in that. They're going to have a better season. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to win their first 4-game win streak this year. And it starts this week. The Panthers are for real. The Panthers are here to stay. The Panthers are tough. They're going to win not only the division, they're going to win the Urban Bowl outright. They're going to go and sweep no matter, I don't care what team you put there. I don't care who you put in front of them. The Panthers are here. The Panthers are real. And the Panthers are coming for you. So don't sleep or we're going to come get you in your dreams. All right? So Panthers going to start by the first 4-game win streak with a win over the Cardinals, 33-12. Good night, Cards.
All right. Burlock, what do you think? Your team coming off that tough loss. I know you weren't there, but I mean, you've led a team that's never made the playoffs, and you definitely are in. Are you going to sleep this week? You still going to come out strong and get that 4th win in a row?
Well, Nate,
yeah.
I'm going to come out strong, Nate. Panthers lost last week, but I wasn't there last week. But now I'm there this week. The Cardinals are just not ready for us. We're going to be strong this week. Our defense is going to be strong. I'm going to hype my team up, and we're going to be ready. Now for the Cardinals, if y'all think y'all struggled last week, wait till this week. The Panthers winning 37-12.
Ooh, shut them down. Buddy, Cardinals have a chance. Well, I mean, we got 2 biased opinions here. You going to step up and speak up for the Cardinals?
Well, the Cardinals, I mean, the chance of them making the playoffs, it's not good. I mean, I'd say probably a 10% chance that they can somehow find a way to get in. But the good thing is a lot of their players are 16 and under. All right, they got RG3, they got Khalif, RG4, they got Khalif, they got Khalil and Xavier Brown. All right, and those are just a couple of guys that are young. All right, so they can use this game as a stepping stool for next season. You know what I mean? Get these young guys in, the guys that ain't gonna play next year, put them to the side. Get these other guys ready for this next upcoming season. Now let's talk about the Panthers. All right, the Panthers. I'm gonna agree with these guys. I mean, they are definitely the Cinderella team of this year. All right, and this is Cinderella right here. All right, who goes and abandons their team during the regular season?
World.
Yeah, to go to Disney World. How do you explain that? What was going through your head? Anything?
Well, I didn't trust Lorenzo quarterback as a quarterback. I trust him, but he just didn't come out strong. And I hope, we can come out strong this week, which we are.
Well, listen, you let your team down. You let your team down.
And for you, you have baby crowds in your team about stats and everything. Especially Chris Reyes, like, what's up with him?
Listen, he comes to every game. He would never abandon his team. Listen, he has Prime, right? And he's going to be there this week, this Saturday. Even with Prime, he's going to come with his tuxedo, all right, and he's going to change right after the game. Not going to take a shower, not going to do none of that. Go right to Prime. Now, listen, you guys, listen, you're quarterback, you think you're the best quarterback in your division. Listen, I think there's 10 other quarterbacks in the league that can take your team and do what they did this year. You guys got a lot of good players over there, Burlacker. But let me tell you something. You are not one of the elite quarterbacks in this league. Now I know where your heart stands at Cinderella. Not being there this week, being with Mickey Mouse. All right? Did you have fun in Mickey Mouse Club?
I actually did, but I just want to tell you that we just see you in about 4 or 5 weeks.
So you think you're going to meet us in the championship? Is that what you're saying? You're saying the Panthers will make it to the championship?
We will make it to the championship, and we will win.
And you say you're going to beat the Packers?
Yes.
All right, listen. We're going to bet a McFlurry right now. My man loves his McFlurries.
I love my McFlurries.
I got the Cardinals. All right, winning this game. All right, you see this red right here? This is what I read. Cardinals red. The Cardinals going to upset you guys. And then after this loss, you ain't going to show up next week. All right, you ain't going to show up next week, and you guys will be out for the first round of the playoffs. I got the Cardinals winning this game 31-30, bro. Like, what do you think about that?
I think you're kind of slowing the mind.
Cardinals Nation, baby. Cardinals Nation.
Stats are saying are really wrong. Y'all just come to the game, and y'all see the game. That's it.
Well, we know where Burlacker's going no matter win or lose. He's going to Disney World, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, it's been a great season. Make sure you come out week 8, see these last week regular season games. Those teams that aren't going to make it to the playoffs, we appreciate you coming out, playing hard. Some of you still probably playing the All-Star game. We have a banquet, all that. Be checking the website for times and dates and all those things. So we're glad you could join us. Website, TimoteoFootball.com, Twitter, Timoteo Sports, and we'll see you out on the field.